Let me know when you guys are there. And let me know about the audio if you can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Audio's good. Awesome. Awesome. All right, so if the news is what I think it is, then Vechain's in a whole nother dimension. There's nothing like Vechain. I don't care where the price is at right now. Um, I don't care what the floodsters are saying, what people who don't even know what the heck they're talking about are saying. Um, it's they're just in a whole different dimension here. This is if I believe what the news is, and we shouldn't speculate. We shouldn't put rumors. We shouldn't put things if we don't know for 100%. Um, but for those of you who are holding VeChain, if you're really, I mean, there's a lot of things I've put out, and some people get mad at me, and they're like, "Yay, you know, stop being so cryptic with your messages." I have to do what I got to do. I can't put it out just like that. And I believe you're smart enough to connect the dots and to understand what's going on, right? I really do think you can put two and two together and understand why certain things happen and why, you know, uh, the price is what it is, and certain people get mad, and I understand, but you got to be a thinker. You got to figure it out and try to understand. I've done messages on it. I've done videos on it. I've given you enough clues. I've shared with you my reasoning, again, my opinions. Never do I give you financial advice. Never do I say it's, but just from my point of view, what I think, what I see, uh, you can understand. Who do I think it is? And there's some people that are trying to confuse the message, trying to hide it, and that's understandable. There's a lot of reasons why you want to hide things. There's a lot of reasons. I mean, NDAs are one reason, but then of course, the market, the price. There's a lot of reasons. When you're talking about money, there's a lot of reasons why you do things, and you talk about things and you hide things, and so. But with that being said, and if this is your first time and you're getting into cryptos, or maybe you're sharing a video, or you're talking to a friend, or you're with somebody right now who's never heard about cryptocurrencies or blockchain, and they're looking for, something other than Bitcoin, and they've heard about Ethereum, and they've heard about this one, and they've heard about, you really got to do your research on VeChain. You really do. You just have to. There's nothing like VeChain. There's nothing like VeChain. There is nothing like it. I mean, tell me who's doing what VeChain is doing. Just go and tell me. Go tell me who's doing it. Actually doing it. You know? Oh, but there's certain technology that's better. Okay, that's cute. That's cute, the technology and this and that, but tell me who has the connections that these people have. Talking about governments, talking about uh, the people, the entities that run this world. I mean, seriously, I don't understand how people can be truly blinded to what is happening. Now, have some things happen that maybe rub you the wrong way? Okay, that's fair. But hey, I see it a different way. I understand it. I understand the game. I understand how this operates. I understand how this works. I mean, you know, there's a lot of big names. A lot of big names. Let me see some questions. I see holding Vechain with the care of a new. Yeah, yeah. I just don't understand how we want to talk about the new thing. We always want to complicate. We want to complicate um, things when it's not really that complicated. You know, it's not really that complicated. Just look at what they're doing. Look who they're rubbing shoulders with. Look at the conversations. Look at the details. It's all right there. And then you look at the ecosystem. Ocean X is something, guys. You really gotta consider and research. You really should research. What VChain is doing is they're trying. I mean, the word that comes to mind is monopoly, in a sense, and some might not like that. But if you're holding VChain, I don't know why you won't. Why don't you know? Why wouldn't you like that? It's at the end of the day, it's business. You know. So we hear a lot about these new cryptos, and this one's gonna do this, and this one's doing that, and yeah, that's good. But after a while, you hear the same crap over and over, and you're like, there's nothing like VChain. VChain is on a whole nother level, like the title, in a whole different dimension. That's just the way. That's just the way I see it. I don't know what you guys see. I don't know what your opinions are, but man, it's time to really research VChain. I, Talking about Binance, a lot of people mention Binance, and dude, I think Binance is just knowing time is of the essence, right? Now, who's to say what's gonna happen? And I don't know. Again, I've been mentioning about exchanges, and if I think the SEC is gonna come hard on exchanges, really hard on certain exchanges that are not following the rules, right? And once you start doing investigations, and I'm not talking about Binance, I'm not going to mention, listen, I'm not going to mention anything by name. You got to figure it out. But when you start seeing certain things that happen on certain exchanges, and you can see that they're teaming up and doing some things that are just pumping and pumping, and this one's pumping. For example, a lot of people there's another reason why. Well, let me not go into that. Let me not go into that. I almost went into something that, and I'm not going to go into that. But I'll just say this. Certain cryptos that are really, really overpriced, overhyped, and when they start doing things with exchanges and running their own things and doing kind of some strange things, when the investigation comes and the SEC comes and things like that, and the rulings and the regulations and the regulators, uh, you start saying, well, right now we gotta do what we can. Let's see how much we can pump, and let's see how much we can accumulate and gain, and we'll take it from there. But so I'm not gonna say anything more about that. But I'm just not big on exchanges, especially exchanges that are kind of running away from regulation, right? And I'm not saying that I'm a balanced individual, right? I believe we do need some. some regulations, or if not, you think it's decentralized, but when it's really not, because it's centralized in a whole different way. Maybe not through the SEC or through the regulators, but they're kind of controlling the market, right? It's almost this idea of thinking that one thing can be decentralized is kind of naive. Okay, it really is when you really think about it. When you really understand, it's kind of like, yeah, this is 100%, decentralized, and this is, no, it's not. No, it's not. So I guess it's picking between, the lesser evil, but um, again, just got to be careful with that. I have skin in the, I guess you're saying game, but how can we continue to purchase vet on what's going on with Binance? Well, Vechain has nothing to do with Binance. I really don't understand that one. Um, don't understand that question. Maybe what I'm trying to say. Well, Vechain is doing their own ecosystem, right? With Ocean X. That's why I'd say if I was to, okay, so again, this is not because I'm so big on VeChain. It's just, listen, I'm not paid by VeChain. You understand that, right? This is just my point of view, my opinion, just how I'm going at this. If I'm going to go after any exchange, any coin, right, I'm going to go after Ocean X. Look at the market cap, look at where they're at, and VeChain, it's going to be a big deal with VeChain, right? They're doing their whole ecosystem. And then look at VeChain, um, look exactly the ecosystem. Look at the partnerships. Look at the people that are involved, the entities. That's going to be VeChain, OceanX, and then that's bullish for player. That's bullish for safe haven. Whatever is coming out from VeChain, it's all like handcuffed together. You understand? But again, if this is your, or maybe you've been in cryptos and you've been like, I don't know, you got to stop being a follower. Even listen, even with me, even what I'm saying, you have to go and do the research. A lot of people they need people to talk and figure it out for them. When all you got to do is just look at and connect the dots. Just be a thinker, and don't be so don't be so scared. Don't have this trepidation. Well, I can't trust myself. Well, what do you see with your eyes? What do you hear with your ears? What do you see? And connect the dots. It's really simple when you're in the beginning stages of something to figure it out. If you're going to be in cryptocurrencies, right? If you're going to follow and be excited, that's why I'm really, really excited about VeChain, right? Again, I have nothing to do with VeChain. Nothing. Nothing. I don't need to, I just really enjoy talking about cryptos and sharing my opinion. Again, that's just what I see. So hello, understand it's your opinion, but you have insider info. I have insider information. Okay, so this let me answer this question. If I had insider information, would I say first of all that I did have insider information on YouTube? No, I would not. Right? I wouldn't say that. I mean, and the truth is, uh, let's just skip that. Let's skip that. I have, what's up? Hey, what's up, guys? I'm just seeing now some of your things. What's up? Hope everybody's having a blessed day. I mean, I've I speak to certain people in the crypto sphere, um, but I'll tell you this, and I'll mention this because I'm an open. Listen, I'm as transparent as I can. I know that the majority of time that I've been speaking and I've been a little bit more talking about, my faith. A lot of people have kind of retraced and kind of like, got to be careful because he's talking about this now. So, and I understand it, but I'm not ashamed of what I talk about. Again, this is my channel. I'm not a YouTuber. You guys understand that, right? I told you. I put a tweet out. Token Vision. I forgot what it's Token Vision 99 or something. But that's someone you should be watching. If you really want to be, follow YouTuber. I just get on. I don't even let you know when I'm gonna get on anymore. And if you want to hear my opinion, here it is. And I try to share as much wisdom. But I'm not just about cryptos, man. Talking about what's coming. Guys, we're heading into something really interesting. 2020 and 2021. I wish I could talk more. I wish I was a bit more. I wish I had more courage to talk about what I should be talking about. But I asked for advice, and I'm like, man, there's something that I know I should be talking more about. And some people are like, wait a minute, don't go there yet. Don't talk about that. So I'm doing it baby steps. I'm trying to get um, some messages across in a slower manner. But again, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just sharing my opinion. A lot of things that are in my spirit, and then I truly believe. I'll say this with confidence. I believe I've been anointed to kind of see things and hopefully share with people that will understand what I'm trying to put out there. That's the best way I could put it. um, Listen, are you guys really, like I've been saying, and a very wise, cryptic person on Twitter was saying? You remember that individual or individuals was saying, and I've been saying this. I mean, I said PWC, DNVGL. That's all you needed to know. That's all you needed to know. That was it. That was it. When we're talking about longevity, we're talking about Vechain, talking about the longevity of things. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. They have stake in Vechain. Okay? Someone just mentioned, they have skin in the game with Vechain. Well, PWC and DNVGL have skin in the game with Vechain. That's all you need to know where this is going. Just let that marinate for a little bit. Let that marinate. Think about that, and just when you really understand that, maybe you don't know what PWC is. But that's where you got to go research. Look at their clients. Look at the partnerships. Look at what they're doing. Look at the annual revenue, right? And things like this. When I started mentioning earlier, I go, you're gonna hear news. And you're going to start becoming numb to it. It's going to be like, okay, it's another one. It's another one. It's another one. And pretty soon we're going to hear another one, right? And that's what VeChain is. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's in a whole another dimension. So right now people are looking at the price, and you shouldn't be looking at the price right now. And I don't want to put my foot in my mouth by talking about things that I shouldn't be talking about. but there's reasons for prices being at where they're at, and I've given them to you. I've shared that with you, right? And you gotta figure that out on your own, why that is. But remember, okay, so Vechain is doing everything by the rules, okay, right? When you're with PWC and DNVGL, they gotta do things by the rules, okay. Now, with that being said, how do I put this? Let me stop. There's no reason to go there because then I'm gonna confuse people. But you can understand what I'm trying to say. I've always said this. Right? Smart money does not buy at all-time highs. Why do they buy low though? Because it's gonna remain low? Because they're gonna keep it low? No. You buy something low because you see where it's going and you believe in it, and you know over the next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, this thing is going to grow. It's very simple. Very simple. But V-Chain's at a whole nother dimension. All right, guys. Be blessed. I'm out.